Hey guys, just wanted to get this video up for you. Get a couple attacks in your base. Good to see you guys. Love playing Primus. Um, so first I'm going to get Feral. Get Feral's attack in just because you used drag strip, Feral. It's the only reason I'm doing this. So Feral had a cool attack. Feral has some bots that wouldn't be considered OP by any means, but they're good. But he knows how to use them, and what's interesting is you can use some bots with different abilities and have fun, make it interesting, and have some good outcomes here and there. Scourge is so hit and miss, strafe Scourge thing, you know, sometimes he works wonders, and other times he's just awful. And I just had him the other day, worked well on one base, and then he was stuck on the wall, killed the wall, and then killed the wall right next to it. It's those kind of things. But so just kind of seeing his fate. I'm going to attack, and he, just brings in Debbie. Surprised he brought him to this side. Feral, you could have just, popped him over here and then saved the walk and the timeout, but I don't. So I don't know why you pulled him all the way over to where he walked, or you just weren't really thinking about it. I've done that a bunch of times. But the thing, seeing a lot of Star Saber as the outpost bot. But awesome. I mean, so Nikki Woo. Yeah, good outcome. Right now, Primus is leading pretty good. So maybe I'll show the score later at the end, but they're doing really well right now. Let's see another defeat. Let's see someone else. If I can find who's way down here. Yeah, we need a battle like this. Let's get CUI. These are some of the people that I haven't actually gotten videos of. I haven't done many of CUI. I was doing them a lot before, and then RL kind of got me, and I've been busy, so I haven't been able to do the videos because it takes about a half an hour to get everything totally together and prep and whatever. And unfortunately, my time's just a little bit limited. So let's see what he does here. Looks like he has about the same power dev as I do, so he has a 10. So he has a DS. It looks like he's probably going to use his DS. Yep, he's going to use his DS. I don't have DS, Deathsaurus. Let's pop through here. He's going to... and then Star Saber's going to come and hit. They're going to pull up. And just going to bring up the reflector. Oh, I see why he said he isn't. He hates to battle like that. Okay, let me see if I can get one more. Actually, no, I'll just skip it. Let's go on to base 2. Let's see what we can find for... Let's get Herolix. Second try, no dev. Oh, wow. Good battle then, without even seeing it. See what happened here. And this is verse this is for Orange Duck. Just like that name. Okay, so he's gonna start out with 2 gunners, a jet, a couple of healers, and he's gonna drop the big guys in once he clears up a little bit right here. So that's just an awesome battle. Then he drops Megs. Smart move, man. That's just a good attack right there. Better than mine, and I really liked mine for this base. But yeah, you got to pull up MIGs, right? That's the one thing that you have a weakness. Orange on this base is that uh, MIGs, once you pull up, those other defenses are pretty much useless when you rush that base right at the end. I'll get one of mine in for this one. Way down here. I didn't think I'd have as much time as I did this evening, so I don't like passing up all these guys, especially GT came in out of nowhere. Good job, GT. Ram, good job. Crushed. Okay, so what I did here was, let's see if I remember, I pulled Dev out on the other side. Against bases like this, you can attack from one side, and then the ones that are kind of time trap-ish or trying to reduce time, you pop Dev on the other side and really weaken up the other stuff or eliminate it, and that's what actually will save you time. So what I do is I will attack and I figure out which way they're going to walk. I think I did 3 or 4 gunners. Okay, 3 gunners. So actually, to me, this is, and then I MM'd, Mixmastered this, so you can see all of that is almost all gone. And then Star Saber comes out, battle a little bit, bring out Dev, and then with one shot of the spray, boom, took out 4 things. And then I was able to really weaken this up, kill that, and then so I didn't really care about, I had so much damage that I didn't mind the strafe. You know, I could have done it a second later, but I didn't want to be have everyone stopped. And then I just rushed this, and then these guys were, and then I rushed again because I had so many ability points left. So that was base 2. I think the first and, let's see which one gave me the biggest challenge. So let's go on to base 3. But my thinking for you guys was I used a lot of damage. I made sure that with you guys were trying to, it seems like there was a lot of time trap-ish bases or things that were to take up a lot of time. So I make sure that I use a lot of damage, low healers, but heavy, you know, gunners and tanks. Let's look at what Ram did here. Ramstein's a monster. He's staying 5-1, so I'm almost 5-1 gunners to healers. I'm not sure what he means. Yep, that's what he means. I like it. I thought I was being original with my 4 gunners. Nope, he took me up a notch. And oh yeah, this was the one I liked. I was dreading this base because it reminded me of mine, which sometimes you don't know how it's going to attack because it splits the bots, which is really the power of my base. You know, every base has a weakness, but yeah, what I did was I used Mixmaster. Well, I'll just show my attack on the base, and then but this base has, I did a little trick with it. And I used no healers on this base. And he used 1, 5 and 1. That's pretty good. How I attacked it, and I think he didn't do what I did, but his was obviously very effective. Mine, I rushed up so I could get a bunch of things within. I wanted to get some ability points on this, and then go dig it up. GT attack in here because get him for base 4. Man, I'm way down here. Bottom. Okay. So again, I lack DS. So my power is going to be in my Megs, which is a level 57, and it has, you know, a good amount of damage and a ton of health. So he's at 21 something health, and he can take a beating, but he can dish it out too. So I love him. So I wasn't worried about. I brought no healers for this one. All I wanted was pure damage. What I was going to do is get some points right there, rush up to this, get things that have long-range damage, like my Mixmaster and Scourge. So I'm going to Mixmaster and Scourge at the exact same time, and just turn this area into an absolute hole, or really weaken it up. And then when I get closer enough over here, you can see I just Mixmaster here. So Shocker, you might want to look at redoing this because some of the things are very reachable. Then he goes up. This is where it kind of went a little screwy, which is why I like this base. It's something the bots will split and they'll come in different angles, and you can't plan for it. And you know, that's one of the intangibles of my base design that I like. Pace would argue, but you know, I can make any easy counter argument for any base really, or for most bases. But and then while it's really weak, I just come in here and soften it up a bit more. Take the strafe damage, and then get in one last blow. Fall, but these guys are all totally strong, and now you've got, you know, a ton of health against just a few, you know, things over here. So I wasn't worried, just rush it, and yeah. That one I was more concerned with, but it was actually one of the easier ones. 4, I think 4 was the mini brush. Let's see what other people did. See what Ram did with 4. I'll look at what I did and get in a GT one. Yeah, for your guys' bases, I made sure that everything was a DPS, and I'm kind of I'm realizing in tougher wars that higher DPS is the trick. So I'm really liking that, because your Devastator can take, or your Combiner can take a bunch of the health hits. So going in with a lot of healers doesn't make much sense to me. And you know, that's why I think Reflector is actually, but in a standard war, all wars not top 5, I won't use Devastator. So I'll go in with, just to, you know, even bump up the challenge and make it a little bit more interesting. Devastator can handle so much damage that healers become less useful in top 5 wars. So it's kind of strategy in terms of what you're using. Okay, and then, oh yeah, this was the one that I rushed. I don't know if Ram's going to do it. No, his Meg's died. So he's going to take it on like a champion. Look at that. It's monster mode right there. Oh, I got lucky he didn't pop that outpost. Brawl was just itching to pop it too. Got lucky, Ram. You got lucky. Alright, let's see what, this is against Omega, and since Omega asked, I will get a few replays on his. It seemed like on this one, things were spaced just a bit too far apart. It created a few holes. Yeah, here's GT. Alright, it just seemed, I was able to rush in between and get it. So let's see what we did. So GT brings out, what has he got? 3. Okay, he's going headstrong protection time. Yeah, I'm digging headstrong too. Okay. And then his Mixmaster is not quite one shot yet. But GT's really good with his Devi. It's funny how he almost looks like he dances now. The change. Alright, let's, oh, I forgot the cool view, so let's go see some of this stuff. Yeah, let's see him go the other direction. Get in the pop here and there. Let's back it up from hook. Let's see these guys going in. Okay, onslaught takes out. Then an easy shot. Alright. Yeah, I never use that camera angle, but it looks pretty cool sometimes when I do it. Alright, and then we'll get for mine. We'll take a peek. I think we might be, at this point, the only ones there. At B4. Omega Prime. Seemed like a cool dude, Omega. Good to see the good energy from you guys. You guys are definitely, you guys seem to have improved a lot the last couple of months, or be a lot stronger. Half rush. Yeah, I think you know, maybe it was that triple event, triple XP event. Everyone's super strong. Alright. Yeah, it seemed like everything was just spaced. That's right, these guys just walk up. And I fast forward through the part. I think I Mixmaster, that's right, I Mixmastered right there. Granted, and that's kind of, you know, and then I rushed up, took out, and then I wanted right here, yeah, that's when I popped Dev and got rid of that, because when these guys reappear, they're all going to be right here. So I want to just soft that up for a second, fall, and then pull these guys up and start just kind of crushing. So, yeah, I lost 1 on that one. Alright, so E5. And it will be noted that I only had 1 guy wall stick, so you kind of always get a little lucky when, because we had Dreadstalker, probably our strongest account, and strongest, you know, strong bots and strong attacker. And yeah, when you wall stick like he did, then you're screwed. It doesn't matter how strong bots you have, you're just watching in agony as you guys. Oh, crushed it! I got happy here because I didn't expect to win like this. This one was actually 7. You might, and I can never tell. I always want to say that, you know, you might want to change this base or tweak this base, but right now, if you have overpowered bots, they're just offense is stronger than defense now. And if you're at a high level. So if you have strength, you're going to beat anyone. I don't care the layout. I don't care, you know, you will expose easy modes. You will do anything. You make everything look easy. And that's just the way it is. You know, until they come out with HQ16 and whatever. So this was kind of the same as the other one where I walked around and then just pop Dev on the other side, weaken all this side up, so it's kind of the same formula, and then he takes all the strafe. So I'm just trying to get things down here, further down, so it doesn't become time trap-ish. And that's the whole thing for this base setup, is you gotta just pop Dev on the other side, and he takes care of all that, and then I come up here with a lot of strength because I was able to mix master. Those things were in mix master range. So, and then S7's going to have a super strong Star Saber, but at the end of the day, it's too close. All the bots are too close and too much health next to the HQ. You know, Star Saber, whoever is there is going to be overmatched and won't have enough time to do that much damage. So, let's see who else got NOD5. Okay, RAM. Oh, GT. This is for S7. Getting as many replays for him as possible. It was a sad day when the S7 better half retired. No. Bummed me out. But it's very easy, especially with the LB events. And I have my opinion on those, but they're a silent killer as far as I'm concerned. They can wear you down pretty severely. Okay, so he's looks like GT's just taking the heat here. Oh, and then he's gonna rush up and then kill these guys right here. And then rush up. Smash. Oh wow, it stays alive. Oh, okay. Wow, this was a close one. Oh my god, this is shock for the win. Shock for the win! That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta load that. Alright, last one. Let's get in RAM. E5. The last one. Again, my mode for attacking on these bases and in hard wars is less healer, more DPS, placement of dev, and to wear the time into the opposite. Make sure that you don't walk, loop the entire base. So I love seeing some of these 5 stars in action here, but let's fast forward. That Razor Claw is pretty stout. So they'll come up. He's got 2 healers on him. And he pops. Same thing. Okay, yeah, he did the same thing. And he got rid of that. And he's just going to attack right there. Pull out right there. And he's got Razor Claw and Long Haul to help, take care of things down here. Kind of works out perfect. But the good thing about this base is the bots are kind of split up. But when they come up here, so yeah, I'm not a fan of that layout exactly. All right, so that's the Primus War. I don't even know what the score is right now. I can take a peek. Wait, yeah, you guys are. There's a lot of time left, but you guys have a pretty good lead right now. So we'll see what happens. But you guys are looking, in the driver's seat. So great job, guys, and looking forward to playing you guys again soon.